Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Friendship Pearson, and welcome to my channel. It is August 18th of 2023, and I have 8 in the a.m. Happy Friday. We made it through, huh? We made it through. Praise God. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend. Thank you guys for joining me this week on my backup channel. This is Friendshot Blue. One word, yep, Friendshot, Franchot, BLUE. Yes. So by the 22nd, August 22nd, I'll be back on my regular channel, Friendshot Pearson. I have a strike, which is 7 days, which means I was a naughty boy. So I have to go by the guidelines of YouTube and not mess up again. So I'll be back on there on the 22nd. And then tomorrow, I'll be live here on Friendshot Blue, 10 a.m. Central. My special guest, Joseph Aquaviva, 2222. We're going to get it on. A lot to talk about this week. The Trump situation, indictments. A lot of things going on. The Maui situation, although we got to tread lightly. But yeah, a lot of things going on, right? So please join me, and we'll give God his hug, have some prayer, and some fellowship. So again, 10 a.m. Central here, tomorrow, Saturday, live. Let's go to Mr. Oliver Anthony. Remember him? I did the video on him a few days ago. Oliver Anthony. That smashing song that came out, Rich Men North of Richmond, talking about the folks in Washington, D.C., which are not hearing our cry. He rejected an $8 million offer and other offers, which I'm sure included tours and whatnot. Well, the young man turned it down. Let's read about him, okay? He sent out a letter, and I thought it was interesting, so I thought I'd share it with you. It says, it's been difficult as I browse through the 50,000 plus messages and emails I've received in the last week. The stories that have been shared paint a brutally honest picture. Suicide, addiction, unemployment, and anxiety, and depression, hopelessness, and the list goes on. I'm sitting in such a weird place in my life right now. I never wanted to be a full-time musician, much less sit at the top of the iTunes charts. Driving from radio, WV, and I filmed these tunes on my land with the hope that it may hit 300,000 views. I still don't quite believe what has went on since we uploaded that. It's just strange to me. People in the music industry give me blank stares when I brush off $8 million offers. I don't want 6 tour buses, 15 tractor trailers, and a jet. I don't want to play stadium shows. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I wrote the music. I wrote because I was suffering from mental health and depression. These songs have connected with millions of people of such a deep level because they've been sung by someone feeling the words in the very moment they were being sung. No editing, no agent, no blank blank, just some idiot and his guitar, the style of music that we should have never gotten away from in the first place. So that being said, I have never taken the time to tell you who I actually am. Here is a formal introduction. He goes on to say, my legal name is Christopher Anthony Lungsworth. My grandfather was Oliver Anthony, and Oliver Anthony Music is a dedication not only to him, but 1930s Appalachia, where he was born and raised. Dirt floor, 7 kids, hard times. At this point, I'll gladly go by Oliver because everyone knows me as such. But my friends and family still call me Chris. You can decide for yourself, either is fine. In 2010, I dropped out of school at age 17. I have a GED from Spruce Pine. Let me go forward with this, hold tight. So again, in 2010, I dropped out of high school at 17. I have a GED from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. I worked multiple plant jobs in Western North Carolina, my last being at the paper mill in McDowell County. I worked third shift, 6 days a week for $14.50 an hour in a living hell. In 2013, I had a bad fall at work and fractured my skull. It forced me to move back home to Virginia due to complications from the injury. It took me more than 6 months or so before I could work again. From 2014 until just a few days ago, I've worked outside sales in the industrial manufacturing world. My job has taken me to all over Virginia and into the Carolinas, getting to know tens of thousands of people, blue-collar people, workers on job sites and in factories. I've spent all day, every day, for the past 10 years hearing the same story. People are so blank tired of being neglected, divided, and manipulated. I'll read one more piece, then I'm gonna show you something. In 2019, I paid $97,500 for the property and still owe about $60,000 on it. I'm living in a 27-inch camper with a tarp on the roof that I got off of Craigslist for $750. There's nothing special about me. I'm not a good musician. I'm not a very good person. I've spent the last 5 years struggling with mental health and using alcohol to drown it. I am sad to see the world in the state it is in, with everyone fighting with each other. I have spent many nights feeling hopeless that the greatest country on earth is quickly fading away. That being said, I hate the way the internet is divided all of us. The internet is a parasite that infects the minds of humans and has their way with them. Hours wasted, goals forgotten, loved ones sitting in houses with each other, distracted by all day by technology made by the hands of other poor souls in sweatshops in a foreign land. When is enough enough? When are we going to fight for what is right? Millions have died protecting the liberties we have. Freedom of speech is such a precious gift. Never in world history has the world had the freedom it currently does. Don't let them take it away from you. Just like those once wandering in the desert, we have lost our way from God and have let false idols distract us and divide us. It's a blank shame. Hold on a second. Now I want to show you something. I want to apply the 5 C's to this thing. This is something I've never shown people before, but I'm going to show it now because I think it's fitting. I believe it's fitting. I'm doodling right quick, so hold tight. Okay, so I'm gonna take some pictures and I wanna show you the actual 5 C's allegedly in this, okay? It's, I said when I first brought this out to give this guy a chance, and I'd be the first one to get on the bandwagon if I thought that he was, what do they call it? If he was being used by the powers, and if he wasn't on the up and up with us. Controlled demolition, they say, controlled demolition. So I want to show you some of the 5 C's that I could possibly say are there. 300,000 views, he said. That's the 3. Okay, could that be like the third of the angels that fell down from heaven? Luke 10:18, a third of the angels. Then he says 6 tour buses and 15 tractor trailers. The 6, the 5 and 1 is a 6. So 666 is that code for the powers. 6 tour buses, 6 tractor trailers, right? Okay, let's go to my next point. Some people might think I'm stretching, but I'm just putting it out there. I just want you to see. Okay, let me show you another one here. Just break it down. So we have he says he worked 3rd shift, 6 days a week. So 3rd shift, 3 6s, like 666. He worked 3rd shift, 6 days a week. 3 6s, 666. Is this man talking in code? In 2013, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2013. In 2013, he said he had a bad fall at work, but that's a 6. 20, 1, 3, that's another 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this guy controlled opposition? Is he controlled opposition? And let me see what else I have here. Okay, so that's it. But here's the thing. He turned down $8 million. He turned down $8 million. I'm gonna show you something. You see that says 8 million? And you go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus 6 is 21, plus 5, 26, plus 4 is 30, plus 3 more is 33, plus 2 more is 35, 1 more is 36. 36. That's 3 6s, 666. He turned down $8 million. This is high code. I'm Franchot Pearson. Tell me what you think. I told you I was going to watch him. Is he controlled opposition? Is he a pacifier to make us feel good for the moment? You can't deny he put the numbers out there, didn't he? Or is this just coincidence? Is all this coincidence? 15 tractor trailers, 5 and 1 is 6. $8 million, that's 36. That's 666. 6 tour buses. At some point, you got to ask yourself, 3rd shift, 6 days a week. In 2013, he had a bad fall, another 6. What you think? I'm Franchot Pearson. Like this work? Thumbs up. Please subscribe. Send out the algorithm. Watch this guy. He's helping the spirit of America, but maybe we're unraveling him. That's the day we live in. It could be a bunch of deception, a pacifier to make us feel good, to have us vent. We just finished the song, a few months ago, Try This in a Small Town. Now we got this. Who knows? It might be a third leg, and I put all the numbers together, see what's going on. I'm not monetized. In the description, there will be my Cash App, my Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. Also, if you want to mail a love offering, email me and I give the address. God bless you. Keep your sight open.